With ballet being one of the world's most beautiful and loved forms of dance, it goes without say that not just anyone can be a professional ballet dancer. Discipline, sacrifice, and dedication are the most important traits needed to become a prima ballerina. We were lucky enough to catch a sneak preview of the world-renowned ballet, Giselle. Director and former ballerina, Professor Elizabeth Tschechart, shares her secrets of what it takes to make it in the ballet industry.
It needs the most pedantic physical discipline to be a dancer. Not only do you have to put your body through the most rigorous training, unnatural training, because one is not designed to walk like a duck and lift your leg at behind you. At the front is fine, but it's the back one that makes an arabesque, and if you don't have a good arabesque line, you don't even have a starting price as a dancer. So it's that physical discipline as well as the mental discipline and the musicality. If you cannot tell one bar from the next, you can't dance. And that's the downfall of many dancers. And it's my big thing, unfortunately, that I like dancers to be on the music. And it's that kind of discipline, both mental, physical, and musical, that makes a dancer's life easier.
Professor Tschechart is the director at the University of Cape Town School of Dance and chairperson of the City of Cape Town Ballet. She shares some of her experiences of casting for her ballet productions.
Once you've been in the corps de ballet for a while, and most dancers start in the corps de ballet and progress through the solo ranks, you learn the person's little idiosyncrasies and whether they can cope with the stress of being a principal dancer. Because there's some ballets where you have to carry the whole production. Giselle is not so bad because you've got a corps de ballet, which should be one of the highlights of the production. I'm not saying the role of Giselle is easy by any means, but you do have a cast around you which helps you along. There are other ballets where you're on your own and you just have to carry the ballet. And you need somebody who has the fortitude and the confidence and the ability, obviously. But to stand alone and be that dancer that the company is depending on, that's what makes a principal dancer. The fact that they can cope technically is necessary, obviously, for whatever role. But you can develop the person's character as well and their technique while you're rehearsing them. It's great if they can do it all to start with, but not very many dancers these days are that well equipped to both interpret a role and dance it, and that's what I look for, is somebody who can do both the interpretation and the dancing.
Becoming a professional ballet dancer is no easy feat. Besides the intense competition to be cast as the lead in productions, ballerinas must give up some of the luxuries that come with having a conventional career. Professor Tschechart highlights some of her ballerina sacrifices.
I think the most awkward thing to live with are the hours. We rehearse on a normal day, 10 until 6 every day, 10 until 2 on a Saturday. Most dancers don't have too much of a social life because you get invited to something where you say, sorry, I've got a performance that night, so can't make it. So social life takes a second place. So if you want to be a social butterfly, you're not going to be a ballet dancer, and not a professional ballet dancer who takes his or her career very seriously. So you have to learn to adjust, to make a life for yourself that is a little different from other people's lives. It doesn't run smoothly always, but it is the most rewarding career you could possibly have if it works for you.
For a taste of what one of the most beautiful careers looks like, catch Giselle at the Guy Butler Theatre during this year's National Arts Festival.